All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm so excited for this deep dive because today we're talking all about power,
Power.
but not the kind of power you might automatically think of,
Right.
like, political power or physical strength.
Mm-hmm.
We're going way deeper than that. We're looking at the ideas in this excerpt called internal versus external power.
And how those ideas kind of, shape how we live and the decisions we make.
Yeah, exactly. And before we get started, let's have some fun with our word of the day. Today's word is zaftig.
Zaftig.
What do you think it means?
I don't know, something powerful.
Well, it actually means pleasingly plump.
Oh, like a juicy peach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So could zaftig be a source of internal power for some people? Maybe.
Maybe. It depends on what makes you feel good, right?
Right. And that brings us to this central question posed by the excerpt.
Okay, lay it on me.
When do we feel our most powerful?
Ooh, good question.
It's really interesting because the excerpt argues that a lot of times we chase what it calls external power. Things like money,
Mm-hmm.
a fancy job title, all the things that make us look successful.
Yeah, the things we think will impress others. I get that.
And it makes sense. I mean, we see it all the time, right?
Absolutely. Think about social media. It's like a highlight reel of everyone's external power.
It's true. Everyone's trying to look their best, have the best things, be in the best places.
And it's so easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves. Like, why don't I have that car or that job or that many followers?
Exactly. And this is what the excerpt was saying. It's easy to get caught up in that.
Yeah.
What's fascinating is that, even when people achieve all of these things, the source says it doesn't always equal fulfillment.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. Because you can have all the external power in the world, but if you're not happy on the inside, what's the point?
Right. Like you could have all the money in the world. But if you're miserable, it doesn't really matter.
It's true.
Right.
They actually gave this example of, like, the truly wealthy. They don't envy themselves because they're already there.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's like that level of wealth is just normal for them. So chasing more of it wouldn't even really register.
Exactly. So it's not really about the stuff, it's about something deeper.
So then that's where internal power comes in.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. So how do they define internal power in the excerpt?
So they define it as like being driven by what genuinely matters to you, what really lights your fire, even if it goes against the grain, even if other people don't get it.
It's like marching to the beat of your own drum,
Exactly.
even if everyone else thinks you're playing the wrong tune.
Exactly. Because, what makes you happy might not make someone else happy.
Totally. So it's
Yeah.
like you could be, I don't know, the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, but if you're totally miserable doing it, where's the power in that?
Right. You're just playing a role. You're not really living your truth.
But if you're following your passion, even if it's something totally unconventional,
Even if everyone tells you you're crazy.
that can be a source of incredible strength.
Absolutely. Because it takes a lot of courage to, like, buck trends and resist societal pressure,
Yeah, totally.
So much of what we do is dictated by what we think we should be doing
It's true.
or what we think will make us look good to other people.
Yeah. Or I see what you mean. So
Right.
it's like all the time we're making decisions, right?
Mhm.
Career choices,
Yeah.
relationships,
Mm-hmm.
even like how we spend our free time.
All of it.
Are we choosing based on what truly resonates with us? Or are we choosing based on what we think will make us look good?
And, that's a tough question to answer, honestly.
It is. It really is.
Mm.
Ooh, that reminds me of that quote, from the excerpt,
Which one?
the Rosa Parks quote.
Oh, yeah?
Stand for something or you will fall for anything.
Powerful.
Today's mighty oak is yesterday's nut that held its ground.
Ooh, I love that imagery.
Isn't that just about the best definition of internal power ever?
It really is. It reminds us that, true strength comes from staying rooted in our values, even when it's hard. Just like that oak, we grow stronger by weathering the storms, holding fast to what we believe in.
So how do we do that?
Yeah.
How do we cultivate that kind of strength? Stand our ground like the oak.
I don't know. It's a journey, right?
It is. But I think the excerpt gives us some clues. Like, remember that fun little cartoon they had?
The superhero.
Yes.
Mm.
The superhero, and they're standing, triumphantly on a mountaintop,
Yeah, I remember.
holding a slice of pizza.
Like, why pizza?
Right.
But that's kind of the point, isn't it?
It is.
It's about finding those things that bring you joy.
Yeah, regardless of what others think. It's like, what could be more internally powerful than embracing your love for pizza?
Societal norms be darned.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are our pizza moments? The things that we love unapologetically.
And it's different for everyone.
It is. It is.
What lights you up might not light someone else up, and that's okay.
Yeah. But isn't there a balance, though? Like, sometimes external achievements, can't they also bring a sense of accomplishment?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like finishing a marathon or getting a promotion.
For sure.
Those things can be awesome.
Yeah, it's not about rejecting those things completely.
Okay.
They can be powerful motivators, and it feels good to be recognized for your hard work.
Absolutely.
The key is to make sure those external achievements are aligned with your internal compass.
I see what you mean. So, like, if you're driven by, a deep passion for running,
Mm-hmm.
that marathon finish line, it's going to hold so much more meaning for you.
Exactly. So, yeah, external power can be a nice bonus, but it shouldn't be the primary driver.
Yeah,
It's got to come from a place of genuine internal motivation.
I totally agree. So as we wrap up this deep dive today, I think the big question we're left with is, what are those seemingly small things in our lives that might actually be these like secret sources of great internal power?
Love that.
And how can we stand our ground, like the oak, to cultivate that strength?
Even when it means going against the grain.
Yeah.
Even when it means doing things differently.
Exactly. That's what makes us powerful.
That's what makes us unique.
Love that. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Hopefully you're leaving feeling empowered to embrace the things that make you, you.
Power to the people.
Power to the pizza.
Yes.